Beneath the vast deserts of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is an enormous asset. For this is a kingdom that holds at least a quarter of the world's known oil reserves. With gas, precious metals and non-precious metals, an abundance of natural resources and bringing with it economic success. Such an attainment allows for other opportunities for almost every kind of commercial and industrial venture. That is the reason for the Economic Offset Program, an initiative that provides unprecedented prospects for international companies to take part in lucrative joint ventures in Saudi Arabia. The Offset Program emerged from the sale by the UK government of military equipment support to the Saudi government, and its aim is to bring wider economic benefit by attracting industries from overseas to set up similar enterprises in the kingdom. To that effect, British Offset, which was set up to manage the Offset Program on behalf of the UK government, works closely with their Saudi counterparts, headed by His Excellency Mohammed Al Jasser.
We have more than 41 projects born out of the Offset Program in Saudi, more than 23 billion riyals invested in those projects. We have more than 8,000 people working in these very high-tech, specialized industries, more than 65% of them Saudis. So it's a very, very successful program, and I hope these successes will breed greater successes in the future.
Saudi Arabia is the largest economy in the Middle East and has growing political and economic influence, both regionally and internationally. Business opportunities abound. This greatly adds to Saudi Arabia's economic diversification. There are a growing number of companies from around the world who are realizing the benefits of developing their business within the largest economy in the Middle East.
Politically, it's very stable. The market is good. We are the core of the Middle East. We have a strong education system. We have more than 25 universities now. We have more than 400,000 students graduating from secondary school. Our manpower between the age of 15 and 60 is over 61%. So we have a very large workforce.
We are a developing economy, and we aspire to grow, create good jobs through bringing in new industries that have knowledge, that have management skills, that have products needed within our economy, but also maybe eventually can be exported. So out of that overall strategy, the offset fits very well into that.
We consider our offices an extension of the offices of our partners who want to invest within the offset program. We will validate feasibility studies for companies that intend to come to Saudi Arabia. We will help them to secure locations and sites for their services or industry.
Saudi Arabia is equal in size to a major part of the European Union, and over the last 25 years or so has seen some of the fastest and most far-reaching changes ever experienced by any country in so short a time. With a population of over 28 million, the kingdom is the largest economy in the Arab world, and it accounts for 25% of the Arab world's GDP. The kingdom's vigorous and varied economy offers a wide range of opportunities for foreign companies, with industries ranging from downstream petrochemicals and pharmaceuticals to renewable energy, engineering and training, as well as education. Land for setting up new ventures is available throughout the kingdom in several industrial cities. This land is available for nominal rent, and the government makes electricity, water and fuels available to industrial projects at low prices. Some industrial parks already have public utilities and amenities with their own residential areas. Excellent examples of this are the Saudi Royal Commission's developments in two major industrial cities, Yanbu on the western coast and Jubail on the eastern coast.
They are world-class facilities on infrastructure. The fees for different services are reasonable. Once the company who wants to establish a facility in the kingdom start exploring the areas, they will find out which are the best sites in the form of availability of land and possibly accessibility to international routes such as seaports and others.
Alistair Port is the president of the Arabian Amines Company, a 50-50 joint venture between Zamel Group Saudi Arabia and Huntsman Corporation of America. They have built and operate a $289 million world-scale ethyleneamines facility based within the Al Jubail industrial city.
My feeling for any company looking to set up over here is talk to people who have done it before. Take that advice and keep driving forward, and you'll have a huge success. It's daunting because it's new, it's different, but a lot of things you'll see, you'll recognise from other places. As new entrants to Saudi Arabia, we received extensive benefits from the British offset. Not only financial assistance, but also softer benefits, which included introduction to the Saudi Offset Committee, tax advice, contractual advice, and also how you do business in Saudi Arabia.
Projects across a wide range of industrial sectors are eligible for the offset program. And in spite of the name British Offset, ventures from other countries are able to participate. To encourage investors into the kingdom, the Saudi government offers a range of incentives, including funding on attractive terms from the Saudi Industrial Development Fund, SIDF.
The Saudi Industrial Development Fund that can provide up to 75% of the capitalization of a company. Our commercial banks are probably second to none internationally in the form of financial services.
Saudi Arabia offers low-cost rents and utilities, tariff-free access to neighboring Gulf markets and local procurement policies to favor Saudi companies and their joint venture partners. To complement this range of incentives from the Saudi government, British Offset offers a project financing initiative developed by BAE Systems, which provides reduced investment risk and enhanced business returns for companies considering the offset program. The British Offset team is there to help plan your joint venture in Saudi Arabia, from first concepts through to formal proposals and implementation.
In terms of doing business in Saudi Arabia and British Offset's capabilities, they've done multiple projects now in Saudi Arabia. They know the contacts, they know how things are done, how to set the companies up, what's the best joint venture setup. We talked at length with British Offset. We looked through all of the risk strategies. We worked hand in hand to put together the financing, where we should actually build the plant, right selection of partners, etc. They've really been with us until the plant startup, and we've been talking heavily since on the next projects.
It is part of our culture. Typically, the Saudis are generous and courteous to partners. If you look at the country and talk to people who have been here, you will find that they've been welcomed and they enjoy their stay, and many of them do not want to leave.
There are many benefits offered by British Offset and the Saudi Arabian government. To summarize, these include substantial interest-free loans, risk-free finance, duty exemption and tariff-free access to other GCC markets. Most importantly, British Offset can help you find potential partners, provide detailed planning and investment advice, secure the necessary licenses, and guide you through the approval processes. This means a fast track through procedures, rules and regulations, but it does not stop there. British Offset promotes and supports your venture throughout its lifespan.
An investor will find wonderful opportunities here, and therefore, if they come here and invest, they will discover large and promising market and the surrounding markets. If you keep in mind also that this is a very stable economy, virtually no public debt, very huge reserves, and a very, very stable macroeconomic framework. This is a safe haven for a lot of investors. I recommend that they come and try us.
Contact British Offset today to find out how you can benefit from the program's unique opportunities and incentives to realize the potential.